I actually have to consciously like take rings off before I leave the house, because if I could, I would put like 4 rings on each finger. I just have a thing for rings. They're just so good. Hey everyone, it's Jaclyn. So today I wanted to do a jewelry collection. I'm a huge jewelry fanatic. I've always been that way. It's one of those things, if I'm shopping, you can just kind of gravitate toward the jewelry section. You don't need to try anything on. It's just like it's an easy accessory. I'm just always down for it. I feel like over the years, I've really accumulated a collection that I'm really happy with and I wear all the time, and I'm just trying to get a lot smarter, I think, with my jewelry purchases, and I'm just not going to Forever 21 and buying those like $2 pairs of earrings that turn my ears green and I wear once and I lose them. So I'm glad that I've moved on from that phase. I'm definitely, whoa, the sun is doing crazy things today. I've definitely grown up and moved on to, you know, ethically made jewelry and investing in higher quality pieces. And, you know, you really just get what you pay for. So with jewelry, especially if it's something that you're gonna be wearing every day, I do think it definitely is worth investing in some higher quality pieces. And for me, I wear these rings like every single day. I've had them for so many years, and yeah, I just love it. Anyways, I could talk forever about this stuff. Let's just hop into the actual jewelry storage, the collection. I don't know if my storage is the most ideal. This is just how I do it. But yeah, I'm gonna walk you guys through. Let's hop into it. When I see your face, need you more when you go. I need you more every day. Keep a foot on the brake in case I lose all control. Yeah, so baby, don't lose. Okay, so I keep all my jewelry in these like clear acrylic cases. I actually have 2 of them here. And I feel like jewelry storage is always so difficult, especially when it gets to necklaces. I feel like hanging necklaces is truly the most ideal way, but this is just what I've been doing. But I don't know if this is the best system, I'm gonna be completely honest. So I basically kind of have these separated with like more of my high-end luxe, really good quality jewelry, and then more of my like costume or cheaper jewelry. And that just kind of keeps things a bit more organized so I can buy what I'm looking for. And I kind of like organize each drawer by section. So let's start with this one, because this one is my favorite jewelry box because it's got all my favorite pieces in it. And then I'll go through this one after. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this top drawer up here, and these are basically all of my earrings. Now, I am also a huge earring fan, and actually, I wanna get my ears like re-pierced and all done up again. I just have my first hoops, but I would love to get like my seconds and thirds again because my old ones have closed up. I used to have like so many cartilage piercings as well, and I just feel like I was truly so much cooler when I was a teenager. So I need to get those all re-pierced again because I also have so many cute little like hoops and little things that I feel like I could really decorate my full ear, but just haven't gone to get my piercings again. So anyone in Toronto, if you have any good local piercing recommendations, let me know, because girls gotta get pierced up again. I'm feeling angsty and edgy. Okay, so this first pair here is actually what I was wearing in the intro shot, and these are from Jessica Burtt. Now I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna go in like chronological order down in the description box and put all the proper names of these earrings and try to link them if they're all still available. So this pair here is this like epic, really chunky, it feels very modern pair of hoops. And these just look so good because they're so eye-catching on your earlobes, but they're definitely like dainty enough for everyday wear. And I think Jessica Burtt is such an amazing jewelry brand. They are a local Toronto-based jewelry company, and they have so many amazing pieces. They're very like minimalist and modern. But this collection here feels a lot more like organic and handmade, and I really like these earrings. They're just something a little more interesting than your regular like chunky hoop. Now next up, I have this little pair of spiral earrings here. These are from Majuri, and these are really cool because you kind of like corkscrew them in and you like twist them into your earlobe, and it almost looks like you have like a double piercing if you twist it in all the way. But these are, again, really good for more of like an everyday simple earring. They're not too like crazy or loud. Now you will quickly see that I am just a big fan of hoop earrings. So I know this is like a little redundant, but I'm pretty sure I have every variety of hoop earring that there possibly is. Now these ones are also from Jessica Burtt. These are just cool because they have like this little chain. So they just make a hoop earring a little more edgy. But also what's really cool about this pair of Jessica Burtt earrings is that they're actually front facing hoops. So these basically sit like facing directly at whoever's looking at me versus sitting on the sides of my ears like that. Definitely really interesting. And I really like the chain detail on those babies. Now this pair here, this might be the only like non-gold pair of jewelry that I have. This is like a rose gold little pair of hoops. These are from Thomas Sabo. I never know if it's Thomas Sabo or Thomas Sabo. Thomas Sabo. I'm not sure. Someone correct me in the comments. Now these babies here, these are also from Jessica Burtt. Now these are really cool because they're kind of personalized, but they're not too like gaudy and in your face. They're really understated. So I'm not sure if you can tell right at like the base of the part that goes to your ear, there's actually a little J on these. Can you guys see that? How there's just like a little J right around that part there. Anyway, so originally I was gonna get a JF for Jaclyn Forbes, like my initials, but I'm pretty sure that they were out of F's at the time. So I was like, you know what, let's just do double J. Like that's just kind of cool. So got these babies here, and these are a nice size hoop. This is probably like the biggest size hoop that I would wear. They're like very J-Lo. I just feel so like powerful in a big pair of hoops. Now this pair here, these are like a little pair of like threader earrings. These ones are also from Majuri. So the way that you would actually put these in, you put them in with like this little dainty end here, and you just kind of thread that through the piercing there. Now I really love to wear these, especially if I have like my hair up, because it is a little more like eye-catching, but it's still very streamlined. I do find that I tend to gravitate to Majuri and Jenny Bird the most for jewelry, just because I just really like their designs. They have a really good mixture of like modern and fresh and minimalist pieces, but also they have very classic and timeless pieces. So yeah, those are probably my two favorite jewelry brands right now, but these threaders are really cool as well. Now this is probably my most worn pair of earrings. I feel like this is just like my go-to everyday pair. These are again from Majuri. These are the safety pin earrings, and I feel like honestly I have influenced so many of my friends in real life to go out and get these because they just really are so eye-catching and good, and they're not too jazzy. Like they're just a really beautiful pair of earrings. Now these guys here, these are just like your basic everyday hoops. These are so little and teeny tiny, and these ones are also from Thomas Sabo. And yeah, there's nothing much more to say. They're basically just like your regular pair of gold hoops. Now these guys back here, these are actually little ear cuffs. And I, like I said, have an obsession with like earrings and all these cool piercings. So this is how I've been faking it the past few months. So I've got this one here. This is from Majuri, I believe. Yeah, this is like their simple sleek cuff. So I just kind of like clip this on my ear. This one also is from Majuri. This one just is a bit thicker, and it has kind of like a little like diamond in the end. So it's a little more like fancy. And then this one here, this actually isn't an ear cuff, but I totally messed up. It was so funny. I was talking to Majuri, and they were really nice. They sent me a couple of items over and gifted me a few items. So they let me pick out a pair of earrings. And on the website, this is called like the diamond line hoop or something like that. And I just assumed that it was like a pair of hoops, but I guess I didn't really read all the details because this was being sold as an individual hoop. So I guess like if you wanted to do your cartilage or just like one of your piercings. So this arrived in the mail and I was like, wait, what? It's just a single? So again, this is just another incentive to go get some more piercings and jazz up my ear because I only have one of these babies, but this is like the most gorgeous, like perfect little hoop. This is like real gold, real diamonds. It is just like the most beautiful little baby ever. So, I mean, I guess I could buy another single and then wear this as a matching pair, or I could just get my cartilage done and put this through there. Anyways, either or, this is like the most perfect little baby hoop. This pair here, this is actually, I guess not super high end like these other ones, but I guess it is more expensive than like your like, I don't know, Forever 21 cheapy little jewelry. These are from And Other Stories, and I just am so in love with these. And I love when like jewelry has a good story behind it. Like these I got, it was one of like, I guess one of my first brand trips a few years ago when I got to go to London with Lush. And me and my friend Adeline and Nicole, we were shopping on one of our nights off, and we went into And Other Stories. And I remember just like seeing these and falling in love with these earrings. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get them. And honestly, every time I wear these and put these on, I just like think of London and that like amazing trip. So kind of love like the little memory associated with those babies. And actually surprisingly, I guess for not being like super high-end jewelry, these have worn really well. They aren't the type of earrings that like turn my ears green or anything like that. So definitely would recommend And Other Stories for more like mid-ranged price jewelry. Then back here, I have another pair of earrings. This is again from Thomas Sabo, I still don't know how to say it. These ones are really pretty. These just remind me of like a tropical vacation. They've got like really cool colors. I actually have a matching ring that kind of goes along with these. But yeah, I just love a good like dangly long earring, and these are just so pretty, but without being too like in your face and too crazy. And I don't know, I just feel like these earrings make me feel like I'm gonna go on this beautiful, exotic, all-inclusive dinner or something. And I mean, I'm never on an island when I wear these, but I imagine I am when I wear these. Then back here, I have a pair of pearl earrings. Now, my grandma was really sweet. I'm pretty sure it was either when I turned 18 or when I graduated high school, one of those like moments, she got me this beautiful like real freshwater pearl set. And yeah, she's just like, I feel like every woman needs a nice pearl set. So she got me a pair of earrings and a bracelet and a necklace, which you guys will see later. They really just remind me of my grandma every time I see them. Then getting to the end of the earrings here, I've got two more pairs. This pair is, I actually believe the name is called the Editor Hoops. And again, this is from Majuri. And these are kind of almost like a moon shape. I really like them. I actually get a lot of use out of these as well. I would actually say that this pair of earrings and the safety pin earrings are probably my two most worn pairs of earrings. And then back here, I just have this little baby teeny tiny set of little diamond earrings. And these ones are so little, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see these on camera. These are actually a hand-me-down gift from my mom. But yeah, she had these when she was like, you know, late teenager, young adult. And she doesn't really wear earrings anymore, so she had passed them down to me. So back in the day when I had my second and third piercings, I did wear these in there because they are so tiny and cute and they kind of work perfectly for that. But since I let those close up, I really haven't worn these in a while. But definitely keeping these because when I get my ear jazzed up, I will put these back in there. Okay, so moving on to the next drawer here, I have a bunch of different necklaces. Now, this is the drawer that tends to get quite tangled up because, like I said, hanging your necklaces is definitely the most ideal, but whatever, this is just how I live my life. Okay, so first up here, I have this beautiful chain. This is a nice choker. It's called the Carter choker, actually, and this is from Jessica Burtt. And this is just like the most eye-catching, epic chain. I feel so cool when I wear this. And I really like, actually, it's got a like magnetic closure, so it like, do you see that? Ooh, very satisfying and also very easy to put on yourself. So love this baby. Then this one here, this is another choker. It's from a brand called Leah Alexandra. I don't actually know the exact name. Again, we'll link it down below though. It's just this gorgeous little gold choker. And yeah, I normally wear this and like layer it with other necklaces. It looks really cool. Next up, I've got another necklace from Majuri here. And this is like a little rose quartz, little like gemstone necklace. And again, this is one that looks really good when it's layered with other necklaces. It's like a nice mid-length kind of drop on the necklace, which is nice. And most of the Majuri necklaces, they have like a couple different options for where you can clip it. So if you want it to be a little more higher up or lower down on your neck, you can kind of adjust it from there. So that one is really lovely. Now this necklace here, it's actually kind of empty right now. It's another chain from Thomas Sabo, and this one's actually part of their charm collection. So you can see there's like this empty little hoop here and you can kind of clip their charms on. So I have one of their charm bracelets, which actually has all the charms on it right now. But if you want to take off a charm and make it into a necklace and do that, you can with this chain. Or I mean, I guess you could just wear it like just as this little hoop. That's kind of cute too. This one here is a necklace that, ooh, probably one of my most worn necklaces. This one is also from Majuri. And this is really cool because I feel like this is a really good gift idea. Okay, Jaclyn, get it together. What is happening over here? I feel like this is a really nice gift idea because you can kind of personalize it, again, without being too like in your face or too crazy. So it's really cool. It's like kind of like the star clusters that match up with your zodiac sign. So this one here is the Sagittarius star sign, which is when my birthday is. And Majuri is really cool because they have a bunch of different jewelry for different zodiac signs. So that's always nice if you're giving it as a little birthday gift or something like that. So really love this. This one is from Thomas Sabo, and this is like more of like a thick chain. Again, I feel kind of like cool when I'm wearing this. It's like a very eye-catching chain. And this one here just has a little J engraved inside. Now, speaking of thick chains, this one I think takes the cake, and this is actually probably the question that I get asked the most about my jewelry. You guys are always wondering where this necklace is from. And I mean, I guess for good reason. I think it's a pretty cool necklace. This is from the brand, I don't even know how to say it. Is it Vitaly? I'm not sure. V-I-T-A-L-Y. And yeah, it's just this really epic like lock chain. And again, it's magnetic, so it's really easy to put on and off. And yeah, it looks really good either on its own, layered with other necklaces. I just really like it. I've been wearing this a ton this past 4 or 5 months. Next piece of jewelry is, this is like, I think one of my first Majuri pieces that I ever owned. I got this like years and years ago. This is this really long gold chain with like little spheres on it. And it's really cool because you can wear it a bunch of different ways. So you can wear it like 3 times wrapped around like that and wear it as a choker, which always looks really pretty. And that's probably how I'd say I wear it the most. Oh no, have I just knotted this up? Oh no. Okay, we've got it, don't worry. We have untangled the necklace. But you could also wear it just like 2 times around. Yeah, I really like this, again, for the versatility. I'm gonna carefully lay this down so I don't knot this beautiful little chain up. Okay, the last few necklaces I have here are very dainty and cute little ones. Again, these are actually both from Majuri. This is, I believe this is actually called the Nova necklace. It's this super tiny little star necklace. And it's just one of those necklaces that I can like literally sleep and shower with on, which I know they don't recommend that, but it's one of those like I just forget that I even have it on me, but in like the best way. That one I feel like I pretty much am either wearing all the time, and if I'm not wearing that one, then I wear this one, which this is just like I believe this one's called the One Diamond necklace. It's just this like super tiny little diamond. And again, it hits at like the same spot as that star one does. It's a bit lower than like a choker length, but a bit higher than like a medium length necklace. And yeah, I like shower and swim and do everything with this necklace on. I've had this one for probably 3.5 years and it's worn so well. Okay, now moving on to what might just be the best part of my jewelry collection because I am a ring fanatic. I actually took them all off my hands, that way I could show you all here. But I feel bare without my rings on. I just love a good ring. So first up, this is actually the newest ring in my collection. It's from Jessica Burtt. It's actually from like the same kind of line that those really chunky earrings were. And yeah, I love the shape of it. I love the fit of it. It feels really comfortable on my finger. This one here is from Majuri, and this is actually a new ring as well, and I love it. This is the croissant the croissant dome ring, something like that. And it looks like a little croissant. I just think it's so cute. And this actually fits perfectly on my ring finger like that. I also am a huge fan of a good pinky ring. This one is also from Majuri. This has a little honeybee on it. And this one is actually only, I believe this is plated gold, whereas most of my Majuri rings are solid gold. So you do want to be careful if you are like washing your hands in water, because I have found that this is kind of worn a little bit and you can kind of see the gold plating coming off. But to be fair, I've also had this for quite some time. And like I said, I don't necessarily treat my jewelry the best. So I'm surprised it looks this good, if I'm honest. These two are like my oldest Majuri rings. Again, these are pieces that I've had for at least 3+ years. This is the open diamonds ring, and I normally wear that either on like this finger here. And this one here is like the trio ring from Majuri. I love that one on my middle finger as well. This one is a really nice like kind of stacker ring. This is again from Majuri. This fits, I think, on my ring finger like that. Can you tell I love Majuri's rings? These are like pretty much all Majuri. This is another Majuri ring. This fits on... Actually, this is, I think, meant for my pointer finger, but clearly I've got those two ones filled up. But just imagine that one goes, you know, on the pointer finger like that. Now this ring here, this is not Majuri. Actually, we're switching up. This is the, from the same brand as that choker. It's Leah Alexandra, and it's this beautiful, like, this isn't a rose quartz gem, I don't think. It's like an iridescent, beautiful, like, white stone, and I love this ring. It's so stunning. This ring here is actually the matching one to those tropical earrings that I was talking about. It's from Thomas Sabo, and it's just got a really cool collection of beautiful different gems on there. And I mean, I rarely wear any colored jewelry, so it's nice to have like a little bit of color to kind of spice things up. I find I don't wear that much colored jewelry too often, just because I normally always have crazy nails. I mean, like right now you can tell I've got like Nike swishes on them and different colored hands. So I find just sticking to more like plain gold, simple jewelry tends to work best. But you know what? Once in a while, I do love like a bit of a color moment, you know? This ring here is also from Thomas Sabo. It's like a little starfish ring, actually. It's really cute. I feel like I don't really wear this one as often because it is a little more like dressy and more of like a statement-y kind of ring. So I don't necessarily stack it with like a full hand of jewelry like what I've got on, but it does look really pretty. Oh, that's a bit of a tight squeeze. Ooh, you know when you're like in a store and you try on jewelry and then it kind of gets stuck on your finger? That is the story of my life. I swear, I've got huge hands. Like I wish I had cute little dainty hands, but you know what? That's just not my truth. I've got like baseball glove size hands. These two rings, actually I'm pretty sure both of these rings are actually from Majuri. I feel like I don't wear these ones as often because I was so silly. When I ordered these online, I didn't like measure my fingers properly. Like normally you're supposed to take like a little piece of string, kind of measure and line it up to their website measurements. And for some reason I just didn't do that. I thought I could guesstimate. Whereas now I'm a lot smarter. Like I know the sizes of each of my fingers. But yeah, these are just like a little too small for my like pointer or my ring finger. I guess I could wear this more as like a midi ring and like wear it like mid-length like that, but they also feel like they're kind of gonna fall off, and these are like a nicer pair of rings, so I obviously don't want to lose them, but I was just dumb when I ordered those. Now this here is actually a hand-me-down from my mom. This is her, I believe, engagement ring? I don't know, I'm the worst. Wow, Mom, I'm so sorry. I don't remember really what this is from. I think it's an engagement ring. She was really sweet. She like gave this to me, I must have been like in grade 7 or 8, which I don't know why she like trusted me with a real little ring. Like I would straight up wear this ring on my ring finger, go to school. I was like in grade 7 with my Aeropostale t-shirt, my basketball shorts, and my mom's engagement ring. And I thought that was fashion, I really did. Speaking of wedding rings, this actually looks like a proper wedding ring. It is not, I can confirm, not married, not getting married. This was actually a gift from Pandora. I got this, I don't even know, like a few years ago. And I never wear it, to be honest, because it looks like a proper wedding ring. I mean, it's gorgeous, so I kind of keep it. I guess if I ever have to do like a skit or something where I need to have like a fake wedding ring, this kind of, I guess, could play the part, but absolutely stunning. Never really wear that one though. And then this ring here, I have had this for so long, since like early high school. I think I got this from a gift actually from a friend, and I think it's from Guess. So yeah, those are all of my rings. I'm gonna keep these babies on now that I've already shown you guys. Okay, so next up, moving on to my more like costume jewelry or cheaper jewelry. Actually, that is a lie. There are some nicer pieces at the bottom, but this is kind of like my random jewelry box. Okay, so off the top, these are some necklaces. This necklace in particular, I don't even know where I got this one. It's beautiful. It's got all these little stars on it. And I mean, it looks really good. It's a tight little choker. But my problem with this is it actually will turn my neck green if I wear it for too long, and it will give me a bit of a rash. So I do have to be careful with when I wear these. I really shouldn't honestly be wearing, I guess, this jewelry if it's irritating me so badly, but I don't know, I keep it around. So there's that one. Then I feel like this is from like Brandy Melville. It's like one of those like ring necklaces. This is also from Brandy Melville. This necklace, I'm actually not sure where I got this one from. It does have like Forbes engraved on it, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then this necklace here, this one's actually really pretty. This is probably my most worn necklace from this section. And this is from Uncle Studios. So I don't know if you guys follow Allegra Shaw here on YouTube. She's another Toronto YouTuber. She's really sweet. I love her. But yeah, Allegra has her own like clothing line, and yeah, this is from her brand. So shouts out to Uncle. Okay, so moving on to these earrings here. Now, I feel like I've been throwing shade at Forever 21 cheapy earrings this whole video, but here I have a collection of cheapy Forever 21 hoops, and I'm not gonna lie, I have probably worn the life out of these. These are actually, oh wow, that looks actually horrible for my skin. It's like discolored here. But I bought these literally in like a little pack, probably for $3 from Forever 21. These have definitely gotten their use out of these. I wear these so often, and I feel like I always have an emergency pair of hoops in my bag, just because you never know if you gotta take the outfit from day to night. So normally a pair of these will be in my purse, and again, it kind of gives me peace of mind, because say if I like go out dancing, or if I'm like, I don't know, at the beach wearing hoops, it just gives me a lot more peace of mind. If I like ruin them or lose them or something goes wrong, I'm like, you know what, I spent $1 literally on each pair of earrings, so I'm not really mad if they get lost. Now these are super old earrings. Honestly, I don't even know why I still have these. This must have been, again, a middle school purchase from like American Eagle or something like that. But ever since I was young, I was into the gold jewelry. I just always loved it. These are from, I believe these are actually from lulus.com. These are actually really pretty. Again, if I have more of like an updo on, I like to do more of a drop earring like this, and these are just really like sparkly and eye-catching. These ones actually don't turn my ears green, thankfully, so I will wear those once in a while. These, oh, I have no idea if these must be from like Aldo or maybe like Topshop. I feel like the more material earrings were in a few summers ago, so I think that's why I got those. These here are, again, I think from lulus.com, and I don't know, these just make me feel like I'm a pirate or something, but like in the best way. So like those for like a little vacation moment. Actually, this is another pair of earrings that have a little bit of a story. I got these, must have been, actually it was my first time when I was ever in London. London clearly is a spot that I buy jewelry. I remember at the time, I like had saved up my money. We were maybe there over Christmas or something like that. And it was at the time when Topshop hadn't hit like North America yet, like we didn't have any in Canada. And I remember hearing all these YouTubers talking about Topshop and how cool it was. So I went to Topshop and I found these little earrings, and I actually still think they're so beautiful, and they don't look like, you know, super cheap. Like, I mean, I definitely did not pay more than like 10 pounds for these. But I've actually gotten a lot of use out of these, and I think they're so pretty. And again, they just remind me of that time in London with my family. So really love those. Then I just have a little set of gems here. These ones have actually gotten super dirty because I used to wear these all the time. This was from a local Toronto company. I forget the type of stone that these were, but I love more like raw gemstones like this. I think that's really pretty. Got a little ear cuff here that must be from like Aldo or something like that. Got a single little piercing. This actually used to be my cartilage, so that's why I have that single one there. This, I think, I don't even know. Was this like a hoop in my cartilage? Could have been like a weird sort of belly button ring. Actually, I think it might have been like a belly ring of some sort. Back in the day, young 16-year-old Jaclyn did in fact have her belly button pierced. I feel like that was like a rite of passage. I used to do cheerleading and everyone had their belly button pierced. So when I was 16, I begged my mom to let me get my belly pierced, but I don't think I had it in for more than like 6 months, and obviously it's closed up since then. Now these earrings are really cool. I think these came from, Oaken Fort actually, I think is where I got them from. I just really liked how minimal they were and how simple, so I actually got a lot of use out of these at the time. I don't wear them as much anymore just because since they are a cheaper pair of earrings, these definitely do like turn my ears green after a while. But you know, for like a dinner or something like that, these definitely are still cute. Okay, now this is truly the random drawer of my jewelry collection. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. I have high-end homemade bracelets in here. This is just like, I don't know, miscellaneous drawer, I guess we could call it. Now, first off, we have some beautiful custom pieces. These are more of like my fancy jewelry. This is from Nina Spade, and she's a local Toronto jewelry designer, and she made me this custom piece a few years ago, actually. And it's just so beautiful. It makes me feel so classy whenever I wear it. Now this piece is also from Nina Spade. It's another custom choker, and it was like made perfectly for my neck size, so it fits like a glove. And I actually get a ton of use out of this still. I still love like a fun beaded choker like this, especially for like festival seasons and summer, things like that. Now here is the rest of that pearl set that I was talking about that my grandma gifted me like forever ago. And yeah, I feel like a classy lady when I got my pearls on. Now this is a beautiful handmade bracelet from my friend Mackenzie, actually. It says Torchella on it, which is one of my best friends, Tori's birthday. We have a birthday celebration and we do like a cottage week every summer. And Mackenzie was really awesome and made these epic bracelets for us for that weekend. So I still hold on to this, you know, just for the memories. So long live Torchella. This bracelet here is, oh my goodness, like the most stunning, beautiful thing ever. Remember when charm bracelets were like a really big thing when you were younger? This is like the modern day charm bracelet. This is from Thomas Sabo. It's their charm bracelet kind of things that you can turn, like I said, into the necklace. So you can take off these like little medallions and do things like that. But I had so much fun picking out all these different charms, and you know, I've got like a little J on there. I've got a little pineapple, a bumblebee. This flamingo is super epic. I'm pretty sure they're like real Swarovski crystals on there too. Like there's some bougie charms on here, guys. It's just honestly super stunning, and I love it. I love the look of it. I love like when it's super clustered up and like looks like so excessive. I guess, yeah, my vibe with jewelry, I just want to look like a pirate at all times with like so many layers of like jewels on. But my thing is, I don't wear bracelets actually as often. You'll probably notice that bracelets are like my least worn jewelry, and I really don't have a lot of them, just because I find bracelets actually like hinder my life. Like if I'm sitting editing on a computer, like they clank and they get in the way, and they normally just end up bothering me. So as much as I like the look of them, I actually rarely ever wear bracelets. Speaking of bracelets, this is like some weird little bracelet finger hand contraption that I feel like only really works during like festival season. And then these random little like cloths that are basically rolled up here. You remember when chokers came back and had a moment like 3 or 4 years ago? That's just from that phase, and I never got rid of them. This is literally a piece of ribbon. I used to just tie up this piece of ribbon around my neck and that did the trick. So that is pretty much my jewelry collection. One quick thing that I wanted to share before I wrap this video up is this amazing traveling case from Majuri. And I actually recently just got this, and I am so obsessed with it because I do travel quite a bit, and traveling with jewelry can be a huge nuisance, especially if I have a bunch of these like dainty little necklaces. They all end up getting tangled, especially like by, you know, sitting in my baggage and going on the plane. And I've had so many times where I just get to my hotel and unpack all my jewelry, and things are literally tied in knots, and I've ruined a few necklaces that way. So this definitely is gonna help when I travel. So it's really cool. So it has this little section here, which is perfect for rings. So I'll show you actually quickly. You just kind of like slide them on the little holder there. So you kind of put them on like that. You would clip it. And then look how pretty that is. They just kind of like sit like that. And then same thing with the earrings. You just kind of like put the little studs or the little hoops through there, clip it closed, but it makes it so much easier for traveling and just like organizes everything so nicely. So I'm definitely super obsessed with this. Majuri actually does like a proper jewelry box like that would replace these. So that's next on my list. I'm gonna have to definitely check that out because I feel like there's definitely a better solution, because once I get like, if I'm frantic and trying to get out of the house, when I'm like opening these, like you see how that gets kind of tangled up and messy. So yeah, definitely very open to hear your suggestions and how you guys store your jewelry. Ooh, baby, can you tell that I prefer gold jewelry to silver jewelry? Jewelry is a hard word for me to say. I used to have a speech impediment as a child, and I couldn't say W's and R's, and I got them all messed up. So jewelry really makes me enunciate. I have a hard time saying it. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy this jewelry collection video. Let me know in the comments down below where you guys like to buy your jewelry from, because I feel like I'm always on the hunt for new pieces and new brands to shop at. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. Why did I end it like that? I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.